Merhabalar arkadaşlar, Hogwarts Legacy'ye hoş geldiniz.
I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my broom after class tonight. I find it helps stimulate my mind.
Göreve az önce baktım. Sebastian'la Ominous tartışırken nerede görülmüş? Büyük salonda.
My uncle knows Kagara, so I can't imagine I won't get good marks.
Birazcık uzakta bu.
Say, anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Tehlikelidir ama merak ediyorum.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Ominous'un ailesinde ne olmuştu ki?
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Henüz öğrenmedik.
Crucio,
duydum.
correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Ailesi işkence yapmış çocuğa. Başka seçeneği yoktu.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Peki. Görevlerden ilk önce astronomi sınıfına katılalım. Bir ödevden bahsetmiyor ama astronom kulesinde daha önce bulmuşuz.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Yeni bir şey mi öğreniyoruz? Peki.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Profesör
Dismissed.
Hindu'ya benziyor ama Hindistan'da da soğuğa alışık değillerdir diye biliyorum. Sıcak değil mi o
Hello.
kadar?
I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Harika olur.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Peki. Aşağıya buradan iniyoruz herhalde.
Stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Görüşleriniz için teşekkürler.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Biz göreve devam edelim.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
İyi. Onu bulmak için yardım lazım
And
mı?
you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Peki hadi gidelim.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Astronomi
It's not that
masasına
creepy
gidelim.
out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Ne taraftan?
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Masa nerede?
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Peki.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Buradan girebiliyor muyuz?
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as
Doğru
tidy as I
yerde
expected.
miyiz? Değiliz galiba. Aşağıdan gösteriyor. Yukarıda mı? Çok güzel bir tarif oldu.
Rebellion. Incendio.
Galiba bulduk.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Bunu çevirecek miyiz?
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Tutturduk.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Peki.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Gobbledygook bildiğine göre ileride onunla tekrar görüşeceğiz. Ahmet'le işimizi hallettik. Yüksek Kale. Nati ile buluşalım. Oraya direkt uçarak gitsek mi? Hatta uçarak ilk önce şuna gidelim. Burada uçabiliyor muyuz?
What an excellent broom.
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Bu nasıldır? Böyle uyacak gibi ama heh. Scorpius. Peki. Oraya gitmeden önce bunu açmamışız henüz. Buraya gidelim, aça aça devam ederiz. Hogsmeade'in üzerinden geçemeyeceğiz.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Demişken bu kadim büyü noktalarını da aktifleştirirsek inelim. İnemiyor muyuz? Kadim büyü barımız yükselecek.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Verditas Trix.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Bende biraz var.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful too. No Grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child. I
Ödülümüz.
must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
Güzel, bir tane Maxima, bir tane Briggenwald, bir tane de Şimşek iksiri verdi. Ne oluyor diyorum, kedi denk gelmiş. Çığlıklar neydi? O Imperius'lar varmış. Onlara bulaşmadan ana görevi bir başlatalım artık.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Doğrudan bakanlığa niye gitmiyoruz?
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
İyi. Rookwood'la Harlow'un neden peşine düşüyoruz?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Peki, hadi gidelim.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Peki. Buralardan bir yerden girilir mi?
Revelio. I wonder what that does. Deposit. That did it.
Aşağısı da açıldı mı? Şuna ihtiyacımız olacak. Bunların 4'ü de var. Şu yok.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Geçemiyor musun oradan? Hadi dışarı gel.
Wingardium Leviosa. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio.
Buraya dışarıdan mı gireceğiz?
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Buradan doğru çekebiliriz. Açılan delikten girebiliriz içeriye.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Accio.
Az önce açmıştık galiba. Geri kapattık. Şu anda açılmış.
Revelio.
Yazmak zorunda olduğuma inanamıyorum ama siz aylaklar dinlemiyorsunuz. İtmeyle kapıyı açın, patlatma. Yine parçalara ayrıldığını görürsem yemin ederim bu senin sonun olur. İpucu bırakmışlar not olarak. Patlatmayı kullanmayın, bombardayı kullanmayın, depolsoyu kullanın diye.
Revelio.
Buradan da aşağı iniyoruz. Ama bu kapı kapalı. Ama Natty, kapıyı açıyoruz, içeri girsene. Kapının açık kalması için.
Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
Açtıktan sonra onu
I
çekmemiz
knew you could do
gerekiyormuş.
it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homora.
Alohomora yan
That is
görev
the main
olduğu
keeper.
için
My
buradaki
guess is
kilidi
that
Natty'ye
we'll find Hallow
açtırmışlar.
and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I
Buraya
hear them.
gelene kadar Alohomora'yı öğrenmemiş olursak diye.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well.
Highwing'i
New
kurtarmamız
plan.
lazım.
I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Haydi koş koş koş.
Blasted. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Direkt süpürgeyi kullansak kullanamıyoruz pek.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio.
Bu aradan da mı geçemiyoruz arkadaş? Onu bir yerlere itleyecek miyiz? Aşağıda mı kullanacağız onu?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if...
It's Totalis.
İşimizi sessiz sessiz halledelim.
Revelio.
Kaçak avcı avcısı. Peki. Bakalım ne öğrenmişiz bunlarla alakalı. Koleksiyonlar, düşmanlar. Kaçak avcı avcısı patlatma aletlerini ısıtırken Glacius ile dondurmalarının yıkıcı bir etkisi olacaktır. Bize bombardı atmaya kalkışırken, onun için konsantre olurken Glacius bu muydu? Buydu.
Totalis.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it. I've heard said... Potato!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Nice production!
Real quick, stand.
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you lost
Çok
that
fena vuruyor bunlar.
Confringo! Not so tough now, are ya?
Protego! That was a mistake.
Arresto Momentum.
You haven't got a prayer.
Handle Incendio! There, Confringo! I plan to make... It would appear that you're grossly outmatched. Protego! Incendio!
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Confringo! Protego! Well done. Thought you had me arrested. So close.
Avoiding our problem.
Incendio!
Marvelous strike! No, too harsh.
Revelio.
Buradan yukarıya çıkabiliyor muyuz? Çıkamıyor muyuz?
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Revelio.
Aşağıda toplamadığımız bir şeyler mi var?
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Arresto Momentum.
Protego!
Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
Incendio!
Levioso!
How does that feel? Levioso.
Control.
Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Sizi toplayabilir miyiz?
Revelio.
Başka yok herhalde. Nereden çıkacağız?
Revelio. Revelio.
Straight gözünü zulama dik. Ha, gözümü zulama diktin ha demek istedi herhalde burada. Gizemli bir şekilde ortadan kaybolursan senindir. Nasıl ya? Ben bir şey anlamadım. Bir tehdit ona benziyordu ama. Buradan aşağıya atlasak atlamayalım hadi. Yukarıdan devam ediyor olabiliriz.
Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry.
Haydi. Bin üstüne kaçalım artık.
Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Haydi Highwing. Alçal, yüksel. Neydi başka? Uçuş hızını shift ile değiştiriyormuşuz.
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Ve artık hipogrifimiz var. Highwing'i çağırabileceğiz. B ile iniyoruz galiba. Evet. Taba basıp 2'ye bastığımızda tekrar çağırıp üstüne binebiliyoruz.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
NASA ile önümüzdeki bölümde görüşürüz. Profesör Weasley ile de aynı şekilde. Oho, bir sürü mektup geldi.
Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Peki başka var mı? Bitti herhalde mektuplar. Onlar hazır bitmişken burada bir ara verelim arkadaşlar. Bugünkü süremizin sonuna geldik. Buraya kadar takip ettiğiniz, izlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.